I figured Roger,
Live.
Aaron would count down.
Live. Go.
All right, guys. So welcome to the roundtable discussion. Today we're going to be focusing mainly on the games that took place this weekend. The most important topic of all time, and of course, is the Miami defense is going to be the #1 defense next year. So who wants to start off with these games? Let's talk about the Dolphins and Jets, just because. Let's talk about this Miami defense. I know it's the Jets offense, but the Jets offense has still throughout the season been able to put up some pretty impressive numbers against teams. You look at the Broncos game and you look at the Lions game. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you not bringing up the Colts game.
Yeah, I wasn't going to talk about the Colts.
Do you think...
No, we played like complete garbage that game. I'm not going to lie.
Do you think the Giants are worried about the fact that they didn't draft someone like Sam Darnold in the first round now? Or do you think they're like, yeah, we got next year?
Honestly, I
don't think the Giants are smart enough to be that worried.
No, but for real, I think Saquon Barkley is a generational talent that you just don't pass up on.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
it doesn't matter
next year for a quarterback, but this generational talent, Saquon Barkley, you cannot pass it up. It's a 1 in a million offer.
Yeah, you're not gonna get another player like that for a while.
Kyle Lauletta, when he gets out of jail, might be the next Patrick Mahomes.
It's really unfortunate what that kid had to go through. Probably like the same situation that Mayfield got in with the Cops, but you know what? Hope for the best for that young man right there.
Yeah. There's something else I want to talk about. What is up with Washington, man? Like, as soon as it seems like the Redskins look like they're a good team, they go out and they just get utterly destroyed by the Falcons. I mean, hell, it was so bad that they even let Julio Jones catch his first touchdown of the year.
You see, the problem with Washington was that both teams are competing for a playoff spot, and we know who is more loaded team. Atlanta, obviously. Jones is the beast. Finally cut his first touchdown, but all Alex Smith can do is just check downs, and that's about it. He ain't got no deep threat receiver, and their defense is pretty loaded, but you need Ha Clinton Dix to step up to the plate and learn the playbook.
Did you guys see?
Stick arm by Julio Jones.
Did you guys...
Alex Smith, more like Alex Smith.
But no, did you guys see like the terrible news for the O-line for the Redskins? 2 of their players both tore their ACLs, and then Paul Richardson, he has a sprain that will take him out the rest of this year. So they have lost some very big key players that help with that rushing attack. And
who's that one wide receiver that really stepped up this game, though?
Was it Doxson? Josh
No,
Doxson?
Yeah, no, Doxson. Crowder? Was it Crowder?
No, Crowder was out.
Oh, Crowder was out.
I'm pretty sure it was Josh Doxson.
No, it
number 13.
Somebody else.
He caught like 124 yards, I think.
Hold on, I could look up the stats
okay.
real quick. Give me just one sec.
I think some kind of breaking news right now. Dez Bryant working out with the Saints.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the workout. Do you think they're going to sign him?
I think Dez is going to do, at this point, whatever he can to make sure they sign him.
Yeah, like, how he might hold his drops to under 5 in this practice.
I mean, I think if Dez ends up signing this late into the season, what that's going to show is that he was waiting to get offers from a team that's a contender for the Super Bowl.
Or maybe he was just waiting to get an offer.
Well, I mean, but he had offers from both the Ravens and the Browns.
Yeah, Dez Bryant is probably just doing this as I need a ring, I need a title, and might as well join a team that just beat an undefeated team.
Yeah.
By the way, the Redskins receiver was Maurice Harris.
See the guy they brought up from the practice squad?
The guy's named Paris?
Maurice Harris.
Oh,
Yes.
Maurice Harris. I heard Paris. My bad.
He was an undrafted free agent in 2016.
Oh, okay.
Something else I want to talk about. To me, I feel like the Panthers are starting to have fun again. I think that's something we didn't see last year, and I think this year that Newton has really. I'm on this hype train with Newton because mentally and has not made as many mistakes as he has in years past. However, I think their defense does need a little help. There were some struggles in the game. The Bucks did try to bring it back before Newton sealed it at the end. But I think the Panthers are a good threat to either the Rams or the Saints in the NFC. I think they're one of the only few teams that can go toe-to-toe with them and potentially win in a playoff game.
I gotta agree on that. I also have to point out the Cam Newton, major weapon on that offense, considering last year they had a bad defense, and the reason that offense wasn't conveying that many points was because of that offensive line. They got that fixed already now. And all this work that Cam Newton has been putting in, you can definitely see it.
He's matured a whole lot.
Yes.
And what's crazy is that he's still young. He's only 28. He's coming into the prime of his career, basically from 26 to about 32. I feel like
It's
are
their
the prime.
prime.
I feel like are a prime for most quarterbacks. There's the exceptions with Breeze, Brady, Roethlisberger, but I feel like we're gonna see a better Cam Newton here over the next couple of years.
Usually running backs, they have a shorter prime because they're more injury prone. They get hit more.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not gonna
But, like,
hop on the Cam Newton hype
I
train
feel
too
like-
early.
I feel like Cam Newton is the franchise quarterback, no doubt, for the Panthers. But I think he's more than that. He just kind of brings this energy to the team. After the Super Bowl loss, he was he acted like a baby, but then he seemed to sort of mature after that. He seemed to be a lot more mature than he did.
After the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
No,
after
no,
the Super
not-
Bowl, he
not
just
right
skip
after.
press
No,
conferences.
not
No,
after
no.
the Super Bowl, bro. I gotta say after he apologized to that lady of not telling him how to receivers routes.
Yes,
Right
I
after
think-
the Super Bowl.
I think the Super Bowl loss humbled Newton a little bit. I think it took some time him mentally to get back to saying, "Hey, I can have fun. I could do what I want to do in this league and have fun and destroy other teams, basically." But I feel like there's something he sat down, and maybe Norv Turner helped him out a lot. Maybe Turner, said, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do now. This is how this offense is gonna run. Do you like it? What do you think we should change?" I think they have really come together to help make the Panthers offense great this year. I mean, I don't know if y'all saw, but they had a trick play where Newton tossed it to McCaffrey, and then McCaffrey tossed it to, I believe it was Curtis Samuel, and Samuel ran it 30 yards for a touchdown. I mean,
Yeah, that was a great play.
Oh,
to
it was
watch.
a double wide receiver hitch throw, right? I think.
nah, it was
feel
just
like-
two pitches.
Yeah,
Newton
two
pitched-
pitches. And
Dak
around.
Prescott throws an interception on the goal line.
I was about to say that.
I feel like
He's
they're
trying to force
build-
feed Amari Cooper.
Was he
Yeah.
trying to- was
I
it
need
to-
him too.
Was it to?
I feel
Was it
like
to
they're
Cooper?
trying to build.
Yeah,
a
it was
team.
to Cooper. Cooper was
Yeah.
double coverage.
Picked off by
Safety and a
Bayard.
corner. Yeah.
I feel
Don't
like they're
force
trying to
feed your
build a team
receivers.
around.
Yeah,
Cam
don't
Newton.
force. Yeah, don't force feed your receivers when you barely acquired them. Unless you're Tom Brady and you can do that to Josh Gordon, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't force it to your receivers, especially if you're Dak Prescott.
especially if you're Doc Prescott.
I mean, it was also second and goal too. Why are you throwing on a second and goal?
Yeah, how far was he from the goal line? I don't have TV, so I can't.
It was
watch
on
the game.
6-yard line.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
because
run it up the
Zeke had
gut a couple. Run it up the gut once, and then maybe on third throw it.
Zeke had
Hey,
run it up for a
sorry.
loss of 2.
Are you gonna kick me or no?
Who's in here?
It's Scoot, the guy who was originally gonna come.
Get out of here, dude. We're live.
Come
All
on,
right.
Scoot.
Scoot,
We're
we
live.
already got 6 people.
We're live.
Go back there.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, so
I hope you don't have to kick him out of the Discord again.
Oh, I already did.
What?
Jesus Christ. But no,
Fastest hand in the West, boys.
all right. Moving on to another topic. I'm starting to believe that Mahomes is really going to do what we talked about on Friday. He's trying to throw for 5,700 passing yards, 56 touchdowns, and win a Super Bowl. Because, man, he just looks good.
And then fucking retire. And then he's
I
done.
I don't think he's gonna do that. I love Patrick Mahomes, but pretty sure at the rate he's going, throwing 3 touchdowns a game would get him to like high
He's got
40s.
He's got one bye week, and we're in week 9, so he's got 6 weeks left. So that's 18 more touchdowns. That puts him at.
That's actually really possible. Never mind.
That's 44 touchdowns. He turns that touchdown production up by 1 to 2 more touchdowns. He's got over 50 touchdowns.
The only
You
reason
think he can get over 50 touchdowns?
I don't think so because he had that one game where he didn't have any touchdowns against the Jags. And that's what's going to hurt.
Oh, yeah.
That's
True.
true.
Unless he gets like a few more
Man.
6-touchdown games.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to playing the Jags this week. But then again, I might be looking forward to it. Depends how their offense plays.
And this game is so bad.
Yo, what's the score at?
That's
What's the
all right.
score
That's
at?
Dak Prescott throws an interception, right? Mariota hands it to Deion Lewis,
Chill.
and he fumbles.
Are you? Why do I have Deion Lewis on my team?
Oh,
Yeah.
here's one. What do you guys think about Marcus Mariota? What do you think about that quarterback class that year with Marcus Mariota and Jameis
Oh, wait,
Winston?
Guess what? Wait, who's the Cowboy fan?
That was
I think
Scoot.
that was
Scoot.
Scoot.
It was Scoot.
That was-
Oh, okay.
Scoot.
I didn't think that was
Well, Scoot, if you're hearing me from beyond the grave, it was Lathan Panther,
He just nutted.
and he just nodded.
I think here's a stat for y'all. In both of their first games, Khalil Mack and Amari Cooper, after being traded, they both scored a touchdown.
Hey,
Do you know
no. Oh.
Yeah.
the season that Khalil Mack had more total points than the entire Raiders team?
Raiders defense.
I mean, that's a huge
That's a stat that
possibility.
really impressed me. I was in awe. I couldn't believe that I'm freaking Khalil Mack could do that. Is a full defense.
Yeah, he basically is. And now he's on a Bears defense that just
He is a
basically,
defense. Yeah, he is a
basically
defense of his
smoked
own.
the Bills.
I remember watching that first game. Play Green Bay and then Seattle.
Yeah, it was Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay and that Green Bay and Seattle game. Jesus Christ, that man is a one-man wrecking crew.
Here's something I want to talk about real quick. I think besides the Texans, now the Texans have had some lucky games, but I really think if the Texans could get their shit together before the end of the season when playoffs come, I think the Texans could do good in the playoffs. I don't think they're going to make it deep because, they got to face probably either Kansas City or the Patriots, and they get destroyed by both every time they
Look,
play in the playoffs.
I can't be rooting for the Patriots.
But
Root for the Dolphins.
I'll happily root for the Dolphins over the Patriots. Let me tell you. I mean, my team isn't going to make the playoffs, so
Oh my God.
so it is.
I think
Scoot.
Don't tell that to
Off.
Columbus.
No, I mean, it's a little late in the season. I say you give us 2 more years, and we're a pretty good team. The reason our defense is so bad is that we're all really young.
Yeah,
You know,
I
we have
agree
like
with that.
3 players on that team who are on that starting lineup that are 30 or above. And, the offense is currently, I think, the 7th in the league in points per game. They're averaging 29 a game right now. which makes me think if this defense can get into shape, we could be a really dangerous team. But we got a ways to go.
Yeah. Going back to that first topic that you said, the Dolphins' defense is going to be the best ranked defense next year.
100% guarantee.
Why? Okay, why would my little brother of the AFC East have the best defense next year?
Because
No, I can see the Bears. I can see the Bears 100%. If they
I could see the Bears
get
too.
What's his name? It's the other Bosa brother. What's his name? If they can get him in the draft, imagine how good they could be.
I believe the Dolphins defense will be number 1 because I'm a Dolphins fan.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like any team saying their defense is
Yeah,
going
like
to be number 1.
as a hardcore Colts fan, I feel like we're gonna go 16-0 next season.
I do every year in fucking Madden. I mean,
Yeah, man, my coaching record's 500-0, man.
I've never lost a game, dude.
He's better than Bill Belichick.
Hell,
I
you
am
should have.
100% better than Bill Belichick.
the Browns
I'm
might
20
sign
for
you.
20 in Super Bowls.
As a Patriots fan, I feel like we're gonna go 0-6 next year.
Yo, who's the Patriots fan up here?
He's
Jules.
not on
It's
Oh,
me.
is it Jules?
Jules.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh,
Man, I
Jules
can't
is Julian Edelman.
I can't see
Jules
the
as in
chat
Julian
right now
Edelman.
because I have to keep my phone to my ear because it's shit. If I don't, I can't hear anything.
Brother, are you blind?
Put on
Dude,
headphones.
I have an iPhone and I do not have a dongle.
Oh, that sucks, man.
The man doesn't have a dongle.
There's one team. There's one team I want to talk about real quick, and that's the Chargers. The Chargers are a team that no one talks about,
They're
That-
really good. I watched their
that are
game
really
against the
good.
Browns.
and I think yesterday, because Seattle's one of those teams that are hit and miss, and I feel
I
like,
guess they never miss, huh?
oh my god, don't start with that.
We
Don't
got a
start with that,
boyfriend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya.
Oh my lord! But no,
Hey, please
I
stay on
watched
topic.
that game. I watched that game yesterday, and the Chargers just look like a different team. Maybe it's because they haven't been healthy. They haven't had this good of a team. But now I think because they're
Don't drag
almost
him in.
completely healthy, without Joey Bosa, and Bosa is reportedly supposed to be back this month, within the next week or two,
Oh,
which will help. Which will
speaking
help
of-
the.
Man,
go
that's
ahead.
that's what I told you all Friday. I was like, I'm taking the Los Angeles Seattle Seahawks at home. They look perfectly healthy, and once Bosa gets back into the mix in this defense, legit playoff contender.
He came back right away.
But yeah, I feel like the Chargers are, a really good playoff team, and honestly, really a true threat to either Kansas City.
Having watched the Chargers. Having watched the Chargers play. I think, it was against the Browns, and it wasn't their best performance, but there were some questionable throws and some. There was a really impressive catch with the touchdown. It was kind of another Fail Mary looking play, but I feel like they could be a threat, but I don't really. If I were the Chiefs, I wouldn't really feel that threatened by them.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Patrick Mahomes and how fiery that offense can be. The only thing I think could be the Chiefs' downfall is their own defense, because.
But if you looked at the stats on the Chiefs defense, they're doing better than the Rams. They're only allowing like 22 points a game now.
Oh yeah, I mean they've stepped up, but I mean they were letting the Browns move the ball up and down the field a lot, and I feel like that would be a great playoff game to watch. Is Chargers Chiefs in a divisional round going for the championship. I think both of those teams will play guns ablazing. And
Again, I think I agree with you. I think it'd be a good game. I just feel the Chiefs would come out with the win with relative ease.
It depends. It would depend on how the Chiefs' defense plays. Because
have you ever seen one of those games that's really close, but the outcome's never really in question? It's like one team's been down the entire game, but they're keeping it close.
Yeah.
Sort of like that. That's what I.
It's
figured
sort of
a
like what
matchup
we
between
saw
them would be.
yesterday with Saints and Rams.
Yeah, exactly. Except
Speaking of that, based off of that game yesterday, do you guys think the Chiefs are going to beat the Rams here? Week 11 in a few weeks?
I mean,
100%.
how many points did the Rams score? Was it 25 or 35? I forget.
35.
35.
Yeah, I mean, if the Rams defense can lose, even though the offense scores 35, and it's not the Chiefs, it's the Saints, I feel like the Chiefs could easily put up those kind of points against them. Put the 45 they needed.
Yeah.
Like, I think both teams are great, obviously, and I feel like the Chiefs could definitely give them a good game at least. Jesus, I forgot where I was going with that sentence.
It's all good.
Nah, bro.
I want to talk about the Houston game because I live in Texas. I live in Houston, and that's my parents are Houston fans, so that's a game I'm definitely going to end up watching because it'll be on the TV 9 times out of 10. Demaryius Thomas looked decent in his first start.
Oh
with
yeah,
the
he
Texans.
got didn't he get a touchdown and like 3 receptions on the first drive?
No, just 3. He went 3 for 66 yards. 3 receptions, 3 catches, 66 yards.
Oh, there's another Thomas on that team then, right?
Yeah, it's
83 caught the touchdown. Demaryius was 87, right?
Yes,
Yep.
83. Their tight end. I can't remember his first name to save my life right now. I feel like down the road, I think Thomas is actually going to really help this team out. I saw a few mistakes by Thomas. There was one play in the second half where he was trying to go into motion and he just couldn't understand the play, so he called a timeout. I think
that might have to do with being new to a team though. Like, this was his first game here. It's like I know I'm bringing it back to the Colts a lot, but when we played Jacoby Brissett at quarterback last season because Luck was hurt and God knows we can't have Scott Tolzien playing. And we had to sit Brissett for like the first 2 weeks because he learned the playbook slow. And even in week 3, he was having some trouble playing with it. But, I feel like Demaryius will grow into it. He's been on that one team nearly his whole career, right?
Yes, he's been with the Broncos his entire career.
Yeah, his entire career is with the...
So, I feel like it's just going to be getting used to the environment.
Yeah, I feel like him and Watson are going to do good.
Oh, yeah, Deshaun Watson's scary. He had to really turn it up against my Colts when we played him, but...
Well, yeah, I also think at the beginning of this year, Watson wasn't 100%. I feel like when they played Miami, and sorry, Barry, but I feel like we finally saw the first steps of Watson being close to 100%.
I don't know. Did you watch that Colts game? He slung it for like 300 plus yards and 2 touchdowns.
I believe it was 375, actually, was the total.
It was a crazy game, and it was really heartbreaking watching it live, but yeah, he was killing it. And DeAndre Hopkins looks like a stud, like he has been for a few years now.
Barry, don't answer. Yeah. Barry, do not answer. Delete that message.
1 sec. I gotta check that out before you delete it. Give me a sec.
I think the NFL is starting to get more interesting now. I think,
Oh, yeah. It's definitely going to start picking up in the second half of the season.
Yes, I think we hit basically the tip of the iceberg, and now it's just going to go on and get better and better almost every week. I mean, yes, I feel like we're going to have a couple blowouts here and there still, with just the way some of these teams are playing, but I think if you're a playoff team or trying to make the playoffs, I think that's gonna make the team interesting because there's so many right now. There's so many playoff potential teams and also playoff teams in the NFL right now that could change the landscape of these next couple of weeks on how everyone plays.
So I'm gonna jump the gun on the topic here, and I'm gonna say what are your guys' NFC Championship and AFC Championship games? Go.
Chiefs, Patriots, Rams, Saints again. Unless my upset for the Rams will be the Falcons. As much as I love the Panthers,
really?
I feel like the Panthers are going to get screwed and end up playing either Saints or Rams in the first or second round of the playoffs, and just basically just
That's
get
kind of
screwed
an
over by
interesting.
bad luck.
I really feel like the Panthers
Chargers
could get it
Saints
done.
Super Bowl. Said it here first.
Oh, a hot take.
I feel like the Panthers have a better chance of getting it done than the Falcons.
I believe the Falcons defense is really hurt right now, especially losing both Deion Jones and Keanu Neal. But that offense, man, that offense just looks so good. Telvin Coleman's looking good. Ito Smith looks good. They got freaking Julio Jones, who has almost 1,000 yards receiving halfway through the year.
Yeah.
And, Kevin Ridley's starting to show up.
Ito Smith, you guys should all pick him up on fantasy, by the way. He's a
I wish I could.
Almost nobody has him. He's a pretty,
Oh, no. In both of my leagues.
Beginning of the season, nobody had him. So go and check and make sure he's not there, because he's a pretty nice, if you're looking for about over 10 fantasy points per game.
Yes. PPR.
No.
Hot take. Will Julio Jones break Calvin John's yardage in the season?
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm gonna say yes.
What's the rest of their schedule like?
They play the Browns next week. I can pull up their schedule.
So like 300 yards then.
That's exactly what it was.
Browns next week. Cowboys week after that. Saints week 12. Ravens week 13. Packers
how
week
many yards
14.
Julio have already?
He has 942 yards total.
Calvin's record is at like
we play the Falcons?
2,200, isn't it?
No, it's 1,800.
Oh shit!
I don't want to play the
Yeah,
Falcons.
1,800.
He'll end up
bro,
1 yard
I-
short and not score another touchdown.
Yeah, zero touchdowns other than the one he scored, I guess. But
So let me get the numbers because I'm pretty sure it was 1,864 yards. But
No, it was
just to
2,000.
be safe,
It-
2,000.
I mean, Julio's gonna have to play really well. What are their?
It was 1,964 yards.
What are there, like 7 weeks left in the season?
Yeah, I mean, if he averages 100 yards per, if he averages about 150 per game, he might be able to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest and just say I don't think it's gonna happen. Like,
Unless if he gets it, like say next week when they play the Browns. I mean, they play the Browns and they play the Cardinals,
Okay,
this year.
so what's the
and they're
record?
both 1,964 yards.
How many receiving yards does he have already?
He has 942.
Oh my god, I can see him doing it.
Look, if
in all
he gets
honesty, I really goddamn can't see it happening. Like,
I can see
he's
it.
got to get 1,000 yards in like 7 games.
He got 908
Basically.
though. I don't know.
if he gets a 300-yard game this year, because he has the most ever. He has 3, which is the most ever. If he gets another 300-yard receiving game this year, which I think is possible against a team like the Browns or the Cardinals,
300-yard receiving games,
or even
There's
the Bucks
no way.
at the end of the year.
Yeah,
At the
the
end.
Bucks defense is it's either really good or really bad.
He has a chance. He has a chance to get one 300-yard game. That could push up his percentage of beating the season record. But I don't know. Probably against the Browns or probably against Arizona.
I'm honestly much more willing to bet it's against Arizona. That team let a 5th round pick. Wait, fuck, no, wrong player. Wrong game. That team, I was thinking about Nick Mullins.
Oh no, not yet. Next
I
time.
mean, not
That was
yet.
the
Maybe.
Raiders, not the Cardinals. It was another fight for last place, but yeah, 49ers versus the Raiders right now. Race for last place. Without Jimmy. Then again, if Mullins keeps playing like this, I don't know if it's...
Okay, so we have a comment from, their name's just Zach. It says Thielen has more though right now, and he does. Adam
Does he?
Thielen has
Well, I mean, he's
7,
been more
has
consistent.
14 more yards. So
Oh, I
that
mean,
brings
come
up
on.
the question.
14 more.
That brings
14.
up the question.
14
That
more
brings up the
yards.
question. We have to talk about it.
Honestly,
could Thielen break
you put-
Calvin Johnson's? Could Thielen
Thielen-
I don't
break?
think it's gonna
Hey,
happen.
Okay.
with
Listen.
the quarterback. Like,
Listen.
Could the
for real,
white
listen.
man break the black?
That was a
That's
great
the
cutoff
first
in the
time I've
audio.
Both of them have an even shot. I say both of them have a 50% chance.
who do you
I
think?
think we need to
Who do
see
you
how
think
next
finishes the season in front?
Cooper Cup.
Oh my God!
week. Cooper Cup. No, I think
Marcus Valdez-Scantling.
Philip Dorsett for sure gonna break it. Gonna go off for like a 500.
No, you know what? I'm pretty sure Calvin Ben.
Kelvin Benjamin. It's
Yeah,
definitely
the
going
guy
to be
He's
that-
the one
Devontae Caruso.
Popeye biscuit away from a tight end.
You
No,
guys
no,
ever
no,
heard of a
no.
wide
He's
receiver named Zach Pascal?
Oh my God!
No, guys, it's gonna be Pell's cousin. Trey Quinn.
Obviously, it's gonna be Nick
no.
Foles.
I'm pretty sure Calvin Benjamin is gonna break it, and this is gonna. Here's the kicker. He's gonna break it transitioning as a tight end. He's gonna eat one more Popeye biscuit. He's gonna break it as a tight end.
Jesus. You know what's so bad? I used to think he was a really great receiver too, and then he went to the
I mean,
Bills, and it just went
For a
all
while,
down.
Benjamin. Oh, hot take. Vontae Davis comes out of retirement at the next halftime, gets like 3 picks, wins the game.
Damn. No, Calvin Benjamin had a phenomenal rookie season back in 2014, and then it just went downhill from
Yo,
there.
I did not know it was that young. Damn, like that's right before I started actually watching football.
Yeah, no, I actually started watching football around 2013, 2014.
Yeah. It's crazy. I know Madden, we can't compare Madden to the actual thing, but I had Benjamin on Madden and I broke the receptions record for a game with Calvin Benjamin because he was the tallest receiver on my team.
Yeah, and I
Man.
broke the reception record game and
I broke the
with a
touch-
5'9" guy with 89 speed. So what?
I broke the touchdown record when Jimmy Garoppolo was a bronze player. He had 65 touchdowns.
Christ.
God, I'm out of water. I'm gonna go put it in the rain, get some natural water.
You fucking nerd.
The Amish people are back.
The Amish have returned.
Scoring update for the Cowboys-Titans game. Derrick Henry runs a 1-yard touchdown.
Nice.
Oh, I like
Tied it
Derrick
up.
Henry. I think he's got a real chance to be something. I just don't think he's on the right team.
Man, I don't think, honestly, I don't think Adam Thielen is going to break the record. Poor dude.
No.
Honestly, I can't see it happening because he had 8 straight receiving yard games with 100 yards, and then last week, even though they got the win in Detroit, he had 22 yards.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins has just slowly been doing worse and worse in games.
I mean, every player is gonna have a bad game.
Yeah.
Patty Mahomes had that game against the Jaguars where he threw 2 picks, 0 touchdowns, and like 200 yards.
Point taken.
I mean, that's fair though. This is a statistic record, not a skill-wise record. So
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe who are the Vikings next week?
Hold on, I'll check that for you real quick.
Hot take: Rams are gonna finish 8-8.
It's true.
Oh God.
I would laugh my ass if that happened.
Vikings have a bye next week.
that's some disgusting.
What about
Seven.
next week?
Then week 11 they play the Bears. Week
Yeah, that is some god awful rainwater. Let me tell you.
Wait, hot take. Adam Thielen gets 300 yards against the Bears.
Jeez, that's a serious hot take. Then they play the Packers week 12, and that time
He gets 300 as well against the Packers.
We gonna lose. We gonna lose.
So,
we gonna,
you guys-
we gonna lose.
To the Dolphins?
Have faith,
Yeah.
Aaron.
Hell yeah, you are.
Nope. No.
Getting
If
picked
Daddy
off 9
Martinez
times.
isn't in, I swear to God.
Kiko Alonso's gonna sack you like 957 times. Half is an automatic sack.
Even when you guys are on offense, he's gonna run
I
across
mean,
the field and
okay,
sack
let's-
Rodgers.
Chico Alonso breaks the sacking record in a single game for 44.
Yeah, he gets 44 sacks. Rodgers even tries to throw the ball. It's an immediate interception.
God,
Final
what a-
score 937 to -12.
That's all gonna
Bet.
end with a missed tackle, right?
There's a question I want to ask you real
Exactly.
quick. How do y'all feel about Josh Gordon and the
I
Patriots?
fucking hate it.
I'm
cannot
loving it.
stand the
I am
Patriots.
loving it. Let me tell
I
you.
cannot stand the Patriots, and it is pissing me off that he is playing well there.
That man has helped. That man has transitioned from a sinner to a whole person. Like, let me tell you, son, it is great to have Josh Gordon. It's great to have a number 1 receiver like him that can.
Yeah,
go
how does
up
it feel to
against-
have a black receiver?
It feels great.
Yeah.
He can. No, let me tell you something. The best part about it, he can jump. The motherfucker can
What a
jump.
surprise! A black guy can jump.
I haven't
Jesus.
seen. I haven't. So let me tell you that.
Wait, what about
I
that
mean-
one Super Bowl though?
Yeah, I know.
The Falcons Super Bowl where Julian Edelman caught the pass with his legs because he
But that
jumped
wasn't
in
a
the
jump.
air.
Oh.
Yeah, but that was because he had PEDs, man. Like, what the fuck you saying?
I'm gonna be straight up honest right here. I am fucking pissed at the Falcons for blowing that game.
I think a lot of people are pissed at the Falcons for blowing
No,
that game.
like I was the only guy rooting for. I live in New England, and I cannot fucking stand the Patriots.
Oh dear.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Man
the
from
guy-
New England that can't stand the Patriots?
The guy who introduced me to football was a Colts fan, and I just kind of fell in love with the team.
Aw,
What a cute Cinderella story.
that's actually kind of
Also,
Nah, but God, I gotta fill up on some more rainwater. Rain
Jeez.
hard, you son of a bitch.
okay, Amish person.
No, I drank some, but the rainstorm's slowing down. That I actually need more.
He's drinking acid rain. The poor boy gonna die.
No, but I was the only guy.
Acid
I was
rain.
the only guy in that whole house rooting for the Falcons. I was like sitting high, talking shit the entire game, and then they start to blow it, and all I hear for the next week is about that game. Yeah, I know. I got
meme.
Don't worry about it. I got embarrassed at school when the Patriots lost for Super Bowl 52. I entered the class. Everybody pretended they were being normal. We all sat down. They turned on the projector, and then the teacher's like, "Everyone, please pay attention to this man right here and laugh at him." And then he played. I shit you not. He played Tom Brady's last Hail Mary with the Titanic music going,
Jesus.
and then everybody just looked at me.
My fucking transfer. Place sounds great.
Well, the good thing was that he was the Steelers fans and he was talking mad shit that he was gonna beat us. He didn't even get to us because of the Jaguars. So
I love
all
the
in all, I think that's kind of fair.
You know, Miles Jack was not fucking down.
That's
I'm gonna bring
debatable.
this
No, he was not.
That's
He was not
debatable.
down.
Have you watched the play? Nobody touched him.
I watched the play, but
He was not
I
down.
mean,
a fan,
No one touched
being
him.
a
They
man who
blew
cannot
that
stand the
way
Patriots.
too late. I mean, way
Being
too
a guy-
early. Way too early. Ugh.
if I remember it correctly, Miles Jack tackled Deion Lewis from the back. The ball popped up.
Whoa,
he got it.
guys! Breaking news!
What?
Dak Prescott on 3rd and 16 throws a 2-yard pass.
Nice.
See, that's why
Oh,
Prescott is the best quarterback in the NFC. In the NFC South.
trying to set a record for his longest career pass.
He's going for 3.
Oh,
Dak's
You
gonna
see-
throw for 200 yards in the first half and then just forget how to throw a football.
He's
Uh,
gonna throw it
in-
backwards every single play.
It's
guys,
like
do we
in
have any
his
more topics?
contract. It's in his contract that he can't throw for more than 200 yards in a game.
Man, I can see clapping at the connection to Amari Cooper.
Jason Garrett just on the sidelines clapping
Just
at a
clapping.
2-yard loss.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. We kicked the game field going. We missed. It's all right. Great job, guys.
Guys, do we have any more topics?
Good
or-
effort, guys. Come on. Chuck
Oh,
Pagano was just a bag of fucking cliches.
Also breaking news: in the last game, Cameron Wake tripled the amount of sacks he had.
it's good.
You got
He
2.
now has 3.
Cameron is an elite old man. I'm just gonna put it like that.
Zach in chat says, "New topic: Are the Saints better than the Rams?"
I don't
No.
think so. I
No,
think that
wait.
home.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: Did the Saints win yesterday?
Correct.
I
Then
don't
that
think
is your
that's how
answer.
it works. I don't think that's how
That
it
is
works,
your
man.
answer.
Yeah. We beat the Bears, but are we better than the Bears? No.
I mean, record-wise, y'all are.
All right,
We're better than a lot of
quiet
teams
down
record-wise.
because-
Doesn't mean we're a good team.
I gotta quiet down now because my mother yelled at. Look, man, this shit
God
doesn't
damn it.
fly. This shit doesn't fly in an Amish household. All right.
All right, my bad, Darius. Go collect some rainwater and tend to the crops and come back.
Look,
How are you allowed on the internet,
I'm gonna
man?
put it to you. The Rams versus the Saints is gonna be like in Super Bowl 51. When it came down to the wire, Tom Brady was Tom Brady and clutched it, and Matt Ryan was Matt Ryan and he choked. Drew
Then why
Brees
the
is
hell
gonna
are-
be legendary.
Actually, guys, why is Matt Ryan nicknamed Matty Ice if he chokes every time?
Shut up.
And they just saw him as no, he was white, and they saw ice next to him, so they're like, "Yeah, that's some good Vanilla Ice reference right there. Let's name."
Guys, I have a question for y'all, and this is gonna be our next topic.
All right.
Bruce Arians, in his documentary for A Football Life, said that he would love to take a team like the Browns and rebuild them, basically, and make them better.
I think
I
think
would
they're pretty
love
far
to
into it. I think
I
they're
would
pretty
love to
far
see
into
that.
it.
Do you think
You know,
Arians? Do you think Arians comes out of retirement and starts coaching the Browns next year? Because now they're vacant.
Dude, let me tell you this. Bruce Arians has the talent to get to the Cardinals back in 2015. They got all the way up to the NFC Championship. Although it may take like 2 or 3 years to get the Browns into playoff shape, he can do it.
All right, I gotta boil my water on the wood stove real quick so I don't die of toxins.
Hey, don't die of chlamydia out in the rain, and be sure not to get mauled by a bear.
That's all right. My wood shack will save me.
More like by your Uncle Randy. Am I right, guys?
Jesus.
You know, my great uncle. No, I'm not gonna go into that. Never mind.
Okay, so next
did my
topic.
great-uncle.
Fortnite now has NFL skins.
Coming
Yeah,
out
that is
this
true.
Friday
Man,
at
I'm
7.
actually deeply offended that
As
Fortnite
soon
would
as
touch-
that drop, I will myself.
I will be
Shotgun?
copying. I'll be copying one of those skins.
Yeah,
because-
I
as soon as
probably
that
will.
comes
I don't
out,
play the game
I'm-
anymore, but I'll probably buy the Dolphins one.
As soon as that comes out, I'm
No,
gonna double
no,
pump
no.
myself in the
No.
head.
You're not buying the Dolphins one. If you buy one, you're getting all of.
Oh, you
Yeah,
get
you
all
get-
of them?
Yeah,
you
you
get
get
all
all
of them. It's like the soccer skins. You buy one, you can customize it and go to whichever fucking one.
How much are they gonna be? Because I don't even play,
Probably
and I don't fucking care,
1,500
but-
to 2,000.
Yeah, probably 2,000.
more than likely.
2,000?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's usually how much the legendary bundles are.
The shit, you know,
However,
not realize-
the soccer skins were only 1,200 when the FIFA thing was out. So I
Yeah,
haven't.
it's probably gonna be 12,000 unless.
Yeah,
Exciting.
adios.
Rip
Adios,
Jules.
audio.
Rip Jules. No, but I think it might be 1,500 unless the NFL's like, nah, crank that stuff up, man. These kids are gonna buy it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But like, I feel like them signing
All these
on-
YouTube streamers and Twitch streamers, they're gonna.
I can't wait.
Yeah, fucking like somebody does one game for each skin.
I can't wait to get double pumped by a Tom Brady skin in Tilted Towers.
Yep.
They
Can't
better
wait
just
for-
introduce footballs that explode.
Can't wait for
Dude,
Elliot
that
to
would
make
be
a
great.
30-minute video on.
You'll never believe who I just killed. Tom Brady.
I killed Tom Brady in Fortnite.
Not clickbait.
Not
Not
clickbait.
clickbait.
You know what
100% real.
You know what I'm hyped for? I'm hyped to get a Plaxico Burris jersey skin and then shoot myself
myself in the foot.
shoot myself with a revolver in my leg. That is
Guys,
tough.
no, I can't
Nah,
wait
but
to
that's
be.
out of date. Akeem Talib's the one you want.
Guys, I can't wait to
No, Jason Pierre-Paul.
get a. Guys, I can't wait to get.
No, JPP.
JPP.
Guys, I can't wait to get an Aaron Hernandez jersey and then just jump off the highest point possible.
Oh my god.
I think the
No,
Aaron
hang
Hernandez one
myself
makes it so you can't take headshot damage.
Aaron Hernandez.
Wait, didn't they add
Aaron
balloons?
Hernandez
You can
didn't
just
stick the landing.
didn't they add balloons? You can just hang yourself with them.
According to the sources, you customize the jersey onto whichever number and name you want on it.
What?
Yo.
Oh my god.
You can put 81 and Aaron Hernandez on the back.
Jesus.
I'm doing it. I will
Yeah.
do it.
Yo, I
I'm
might
gonna
just,
murder some people. I'm gonna murder some people.
I might just restart the game, murder some people, and fucking kill myself.
The Aaron Hernandez challenge on watch it here. We take out the final two people and then commit suicide. Yo, for real, I would just create a YouTube channel just to make that content, and that'll be it. The Aaron Hernandez challenge.
Jesus.
Ray Lewis challenge. You gotta kill 2 people, then get away with it.
No, the OJ Simpsons challenge. You gotta kill somebody and then get away in like one of
No,
the
you have to
fucking
kill your
go-karts.
teammate.
You have to kill your teammate because you think he's conspiring with someone else, and then fucking run.
Yep.
Ooh.
You gotta do the Ray Rice challenge. Hit a woman and run.
We are very off topic.
Oh, guys, no, we
Run for
can't let
2
Jacob.
point. Run
we
for
can't let Jacob-
2.7 yards.
We can't let Jacob McDonald see this one.
Oh, breaking news! Breaking news! Everyone
Yo,
He
who's
won't
Jacob
listen this one.
McDonald?
down.
Yo, who's Jacob McDonald?
He's gonna be our guest star.
Our guest star next week.
Oh,
He is a
Just look him
pro
up on
rugby
YouTube.
player.
wait, is he like an actual analyst?
Just look him
No,
up on YouTube.
he's a player. He's a
Oh,
player.
really? Yo,
I
When
play
is this
rugby, so
happening?
can I talk to him?
when is this happening?
We're doing. It's
Uh,
gonna
next
be
week.
one-on-one.
What day? Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
we're
on
going-
ones.
Yeah, it's gonna be one-on-ones. Mainly because we don't want him hearing this.
Yeah.
there. I don't blame you guys for making that a
But you
one-on-one.
guys will be able to meet him. Don't worry. You guys are gonna be able to talk to him. It's not like we're gonna. Don't worry. About
As
it.
the only
what
rugby
day of
player
the
in this
week
group
is
chat, I just think I deserve a little bit of like one on
Guys,
one.
what day of the week is it?
I think
It's
we
I
decided
don't know.
Friday.
And then we're
No,
gonna.
I mean when we do the fucking thing, Jesus.
Oh.
What do you mean?
When we meet with the player.
Sometime next week. We gotta set up a date.
Well,
Yeah.
Tuesday night would work best for me. Just putting that out there.
Yeah.
My
Uh,
whole
I
family's out
think-
of.
Do you guys just want me to end the
I
stream?
think it's
You guys want me to end the stream?
yeah, I think it's a good time to wrap up.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
I
yeah.
think
wrap
I
up.
say
We
I
were
say
good for like 40 minutes. Then it just fell off.
we come back on Thursday and we predict some of these games that are happening this next weekend.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
can. No, we can.
Wait,
Night.
who left?
Wait, who's playing on Thursday night?
Where the heck did Barry go?
Check for you. I could check for you. He said he was going to leave him for the night.
Oh, okay. I had never heard him.
It's actually a good game Thursday night. It's Panthers Steelers.
All right,
Oh,
so everybody,
that
that's the
should be
game
fun.
to watch. We will be doing. We'll probably be doing a review of that game. It'll probably be a shorter one.
Review.
Shorter review.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
So we wrapping up for the night.
Yep, we're wrapping up right
yes.
now.
All right,
yeah.
cool.
Does that mean just for the stream or like for the actual group chat?
The stream.
no, we have
Sure.
after hour chat.
All right,
So
well,
everybody have a great
goodbye,
night.
stream. I
Thank
gotta
you.
go check
Hey,
my
See y'all.
Thank you everybody for coming out to the podcast.
Yes.
And
Yeah, like all three, we
Yeah.
greatly appreciate it.
Next
really
time.
appreciate it. If you guys have questions down in the comment section.
Your audio cut out. You might want to say that again.
Yeah.
Oh, if you have any questions, drop them down in the comment section.
Mhm.
Drop a like and let's get to 7,000.
If you want to give us a suggestion for the next podcast topic or just any topics in general, drop them in the comments.
we're all ears for it.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Have
you,
a
everyone.
great night.
Have a good night.